What is up, my buttery biscuits? Y'all, I'm just letting you guys know from the jump, I look extra haggard today. I was really not feeling it. I did not want to put on any makeup. I have so much going on. I am so busy these days. As you guys know, I've been uploading so much. And on top of that too, I'm trying to be like dedicated to my travel channel, which I do upload videos every Sunday. I put so much work into those videos, which takes so much time. And then on top of that too, I'm now like trying to like dedicate myself to uploading every single Sunday for the Sip and Spill, which is my little mini podcast of which I talk about what's going on in the world, pop culture, and the beauty industry, or just like internet in general, every single Sunday. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm making a lot of commitments, and I'm like trying to upload like 5 videos a week here on this channel. It's a whole lot. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna look really haggard in some videos coming up because I'm just over it. To be honest with you, I'm like, you know what? Why am I putting on makeup all the time? Like, what for? I really, honestly, if I'm just keeping it with you guys, I just feel like it's because I'm like insecure about my redness. Like, y'all, I'm that type of person that I will throw on some concealer, I will throw on some powder just to go to the grocery store because I am so red. And I'm like, ooh, y'all, people be looking at me like I'm about to have a heart attack with how red I am. So I'm like, y'all, it's embarrassing, you know? Anyways, completely going off on a tangent here. Obviously, as you guys can tell by the title of today's video, we're going to be talking about James Charles drama. I specifically want to emphasize James Charles drama before getting into this video because if you guys did not see on my channel, I did do a full My Thoughts and Opinions video about the whole basic canvas collection that he is coming out with. And also, just in case you guys did not see within that video, I did state if that video gets to 1,000 likes, I will be doing a review of the palette. Y'all, it still blows my mind because I literally was 100% joking when I did the My Thoughts and Opinions video about the paint right here. I was like, oh, if this video gets to 500 likes, like I'll do a review of it. And I was like, there's no way this video is going to get to 500 likes because everything that I post is like getting 150 likes, 200 likes. So like 500 was like so far out of reach. And then y'all, that video got to like almost 2,000 likes. And I was like, oh my gosh, I guess people really want to see me do a review of this. And if you guys did not see, I picked up the shade Caution because I told myself, if the yellow is good in this paint, then I know every other color is going to be good because I know that it is very difficult to make a yellow paint. And if you guys did not see my review of this, absolutely hated it. I think because if I'm being quite honest with you guys, it's probably one of the worst products that I have ever purchased just because it's just so dry, so patchy, so flaky. Y'all, it left my desk a mess. There was yellow flakes everywhere. It was a really, really bad product. But if you guys did not see my full thoughts and opinions video about the actual palette, I do want to say the color story did look pretty decent. And I was like, you know what? If people really want me to do a review of it, then I'll just go ahead and do it. So anyways, if you guys did not check that out, go give that video a thumbs up. If you guys do want me to pick up the palette, I do have to say, I'm just keeping it with you guys. Y'all know I'm like really, really broke these days. So I'm kind of like, ooh, $55 for a palette. Like, I'm not saying $55 for a palette is like a bad price. I don't think that's like extremely insane, especially considering that it is 24 shades. But I'm like, $55. Ugh. Anyways, if you guys do want to see me do a review of it, give it a thumbs up. Anyways, y'all, we're gonna be talking about only the drama today. Within that video, we only talked about the makeup. That's for the makeup lovers out there that's for the people out there who separate the art from the artist. Do you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people don't understand that concept, but y'all, in my personal life, I do hear so many people say, I don't agree with what R. Kelly did, but I can't stop listening to the song because it brings back so many childhood memories. Or, oh, like this reminds me specifically, y'all, within my aunts, like this is their wedding song. It was an R. Kelly song. I forget like what song it was. Maybe it was like Step in the Name of Love. Yeah, I think that is it. So it's got like, y'all, it's literally on their wedding video. It's literally on their wedding video. So I'm like, oh, okay, like I can understand sometimes. Do you know what I mean? And then I do understand, obviously, when it comes down to makeup, some people are like, you know what? I don't care who created this. I really like this. I'm going to purchase it. So that's why I do the My Thoughts and Opinions video. That is just for the makeup. Today, though, we are talking about the drama because if you guys did not see, Trendmood posted, y'all, I am so sorry. These comments are crazy. Like, people dragged James Charles. Like, when I say dragged, I mean dragged him in this comment section. It is like really, really lit up. Trendmood posted his stuff and they just were going all in. So we're gonna be talking about that within today's video, as well as we are going to be talking about Jeffree Star because, yeah, I just feel like Jeffree Star is over there fuming. I really feel like he's fuming. So we're going to be talking about that. If you guys are not interested in the drama and you guys just want to know about the actual palette, go ahead and click back on my channel. You guys can check out the video where I am just talking about the whole makeup collection. So anyways, don't forget to click the link down below. Head over to my second channel. That's my travel channel with my brother. I upload new videos there every Sunday. Also here on this channel, which is really new, I've been doing it for the past 3 Sundays now. I upload a new little mini podcast where I talk about everything that has happened during the week. So make sure you guys go show some love on those videos. They'll be linked down below. Let me shut up and let's go ahead and get into it. Before talking about the whole situation on Trendmood, I do want to talk about the whole Jeffree Star situation. I feel like this Jeffree Star situation, I don't know why, for some reason, I feel like Jeffree Star is probably really, really bothered by this. If you guys did not see, James Charles is releasing his painted palette on the same day as Jeffree Star's birthday. If you guys do not know, James Charles and Jeffree Star were once upon a time friends. So I'm like, oh, clearly he's aware of his birthday. And look, I do want to say this. I don't know if this was done out of spite. I don't know if this was like done to be shady. I feel like personally it's like a really, really good time. Y'all, when I was trying to like build my makeup brand, I have always said like I want to come out with my stuff right at Thanksgiving time or like the week before Thanksgiving. So I do feel like it is that time of year where you will see a lot of launches and you'll see a lot of big launches because there's so many people doing their holiday shopping. So I'm not going to say it's completely out of like left field for James Charles to be doing a launch during this time. I feel like obviously there's a lot wrong with James Charles. Let's just go ahead and keep it real. But there is a lot of people out there like, y'all, he still has like over like 20 million followers on like every single platform. So there is a lot of James Charles fans out there. So obviously it is a good time of the year for him to come out with the collection because people are buying Christmas gifts and holiday gifts. So obviously people are going to be like, oh, my friend likes James Charles, let me get this palette for them. Do you know what I mean? So it's not too far out of left field, but I just have this feeling, this is just my little speculation, my little opinion over here, that Jeffree Star is like pissed that he's coming out with this palette because he is coming out with a full Scorpio collection, which, y'all, I'm filming this video on Saturday. You guys are probably not seeing this until Tuesday, I want to say, maybe even Wednesday. So Jeffree Star probably already did do his reveal, so I'm sure I will film another My Thoughts and Opinions video about the Scorpio collection. But it does look like it is going to be a pretty big collection, so I bet you that he's probably really bothered that James Charles is coming out with a palette on his birthday because he is also going to be releasing his Scorpio collection on his birthday, which is the 15th too. Well, I think that's his birthday, right? I think he said that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. But anyways, y'all, I am just kind of like, whoa, tripped out with the whole James Charles situation right here because look, okay, before we even talk about the whole trend mood situation, did you guys see his whole like promo video? I have to say, I really do like the fact that he was able to poke fun at his self. If you guys did not see it, basically he was doing kind of like the James Charles throughout the years where he is doing his whole like flashback Mary phase and where he is like talking about his singing. And I have to be real with you guys, I feel like I've held this opinion in for so long because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to come across as a bully, but honestly, y'all, it's just my feelings. And I just feel like I'm at the age now to where I'm like, you know what, if I'm gonna get canceled over my opinion, whatever, I don't really care, I'm over it. I have to say, where I really started to not like James Charles, where I was like, oh, is during his singing phase. I would literally just be scrolling. I've never followed James Charles on any social media, not on TikTok, not on Instagram, literally nothing. Even now that I do commentary, I still don't follow him. I don't know why. I would always see videos and I would always see memes of him doing his whoa, whoa, whoa thing. I can't even do it like him. And I would get immediately triggered. I was like, ugh. I get secondhand cringe so bad from seeing him trying to sing. And look, I'm just keeping it real with you guys. And this is where I say, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to come across as a bully because if you have fun doing something, you should totally be able to do it. But here's my thing on it. My little take over here is I absolutely love to sing. I cannot sing. I sound absolutely horrible. I do not have any type of range whatsoever. I cannot hit any type of note. I do sound terrible, but I like to sing. Me and my friends, we'd be having like sing-alongs when we're on road trips and stuff like that. I sing in the shower, but I'm not posting it onto social media and trying to make it come across like I think that I know that I can sing. And it's like, that's not the case, y'all. And I genuinely feel like James Charles was like, I'm gonna get out here and sing because he thinks that he sounds good. And I'm like, you do not sound good, boo. I'm so sorry. I know that sounds rude, but I'm like, y'all, just keeping it real with you guys. I feel like that's where I was like, oh, I can't watch James Charles. Like, oh, I just can't. Anyways, I do have to say his whole promo video though was really well thought out. It kind of was like a little SNL skit. I do think that there was really good production value within that. And I do have to say, it was pretty cool the way everything was like set up. He did a really good job with it. And from what I was seeing online, a lot of people really did like his promo video too. But obviously everyone's like, damn, why does this have to be from James Charles? Because there's so many people out there who do not like him. And they're like, this is a really good concept, but I don't like that it came from him. And I do have to say, I totally agree. I think that the whole concept was really good. It was executed really well. The video was really, really good. The editing was good. Like everything was really, really good with that. And I do have to say, in my personal opinion, I think this is what makes like James Charles brand talked about a little bit more because he is doing things that are a little bit different from every other brand out there. This whole promo, obviously you can tell there was a lot of like effort put into it, you know. I don't know necessarily I was gonna say money because I don't think it cost a lot of money, but there was definitely a lot of effort put into it. And I do want to say overall I did think it was cute. But obviously, here's where things are going to get really, really messy, y'all, is Trend Mood over here. If you guys did not know, Trend Mood posts all different types of makeup brands, and it is just my opinion that she does not post anything without getting paid. And I do think that is obviously really, really good for a brand to reach out to Trendmood if they do want to get any type of traction onto their post, or if they want people to know about their upcoming collection. Because y'all, it's so trippy to me that Trendmood only has 1.7 million followers. And I say only in the aspect of, say for example, there's brands out there like Fenty Beauty who have more followers, and there's like James Charles who has more followers, who still go through Trendmood to post because her post gets so much traction. Like, so many people follow her page for the makeup news specifically. So if you are coming out with a brand, obviously it's probably really, you know, in your favor to promote through her, because her stuff does get a lot of traction. Now, this is where I say I definitely feel like James Charles paid her for this post, because y'all, these comments are lit up. And I do have to say, even when it comes down to Jeffree Star, if she posts anything about Jeffree Star, oh my gosh, y'all, like, them comments are lit up. But she does not do anything about it. She does not filter the comments. She does not delete the comments. They are all still there. Y'all, I saw these comments rolling in last night, and I'm like, they're still there. She did not delete them. So that just makes me think that she's like, okay, I collected my check on this, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna collect my check and let people talk whatever they want to talk. I got paid to promote this, and that's it. So I'm just kind of like, ooh, y'all, these comments, y'all, they really go in. And you know what, I do want to say, like, before even getting into them, like, I don't know why, like, I feel like there's just something wrong with me. I always end up feeling bad for people, like, seeing all these comments about James Charles. It's kind of like, of course he made his bed and he's lying in it, but then I'm like, oh damn, like, he is never ever going to be able to outrun this. He's never going to be able to, like, live this down. I do feel like even if he marries a man who is like double his age, I feel like, y'all, he is still going to be known as the P word. Y'all know the P word. I'm always scared to say it on here because I'm like, y'all, I ain't trying to get sued or anything. Anyways, these are just some of the comments. I will not be posting any types of, you know, screenshots, because if I'm keeping it real with you guys, I don't want any hate going back to these people. I don't want any hate going back to Trendmood. I'm just going to read them. And y'all, if you guys are interested, you guys can go take a look for yourself. I did not direct you guys to go there, but if you guys are interested in seeing it for yourself, you guys can head over there. Anyways, this is what somebody said right here. Ah, yes, the groomer palette, a staple. Y'all, and these have thousands of likes. This other person's comment right here, I do have to say, I literally laughed out loud. This person commented, stop commenting mean things about him. And when you first read that, you're like, oh my gosh, this person is defending him. And then they continue on to say, I can't like all of the comments. Damn. Somebody right here, and this is where I say, I'm like, I'm sorry, but if you guys did not know, Sophie is the girl who runs Trendmood. This is where I'm like, okay, she must be getting paid for this, because she said, love you, Sophie, but this is not the one. It's time people stop supporting the villainess that is James Charles. Continuing on right here. Whoa, my page just messed up. This is where I gotta start taking screenshots of things. Anyways, continuing on right here. Nah, we don't support predators over here, dog. And then came for the comments and they passed the vibe check. How about we not support pedos? Is that too much to ask for? Y'all, it just goes on and on and on. Another comment right here. This comment section is immaculate. Great work, team. Like, people just literally go in on him. Like, I feel like, if I'm keeping it real with you, when Jeffree Star had, like, posted stuff through Trendmood, or Trendmood posted, like, you know, Jeffree Star stuff, whatever, she does get a lot of backlash, and, like, the comments about him are, you know, I would say, like, 50-50, honestly. But this one right here, y'all, I don't see one single comment excited for James Charles. I don't see one rooting for him or defending him, and I'm like, that speaks volumes, in my opinion. But anyways, nonetheless, if you guys did not check out my thoughts and opinions video, I do want to, like, touch on this topic really briefly. I know to a lot of people out there, it's like, oh my God, wait, you're acknowledging the drama, you're talking about the drama, but then you're over here willing to purchase the palette. And honestly, I'm just keeping it real with you guys. If people want me to do a review of something, I'm gonna just do it. And the reason for that is because, as I did mention before, there's a lot of people out there who, like, separate the art from the artist. And like I said before I was even into the drama, y'all, just keeping it real with you guys, there was so many products that I would, like, be shopping for, and I wouldn't think about who owns this brand, what wrong did they do. Like, people are just like, oh, I like this palette, I'm just gonna do a review of it. So I have to keep it real. Somebody like me, especially with the size of my channel, when I do a review of a product, I don't feel like I'm over here, like, making the person millions of dollars. I feel like I'm helping out my core audience who are interested in a product, and I'm doing an honest review of that, and they want me to, like, do the review. Do you know what I mean? That's where sometimes I feel like some people don't understand, like, oh my gosh, why are you doing this review? And it's kind of like, I'm not supporting James Charles in any type of way. I have made several drama videos about James Charles, calling him out on several things. I'm not condoning him, promoting him, but also at the same time too, I do have that audience who really do like my reviews. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, it's a little hard situation right there, but I just have to keep it real with you guys. Like, if people want me to do a review of a product, and, like, I'm getting, you know, X amount of comments and DMs and likes on a video to do a review, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I just feel like, I don't know, like, I just might as well just go ahead and do a review of it, because that's what people want. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, y'all, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.